Hi, this is Dennis Spellman from Covering Katy News, and we are at the Katy Home and Garden Show and Barndo Expo. It's at the Katy Agricultural Sciences Center, 5801 Katy Hockley Cutoff Road. Not like I've said Katy enough times in this introduction.
Right.
With me is the manager of this event, Robin Cade. And Robin, let's begin by telling me, what is a barndo?
Well, it's funny that you ask, Dennis, because that's what I am finding is so many people have the misconception that a barndo or barndominium, they are just barns converted to a home. But that's not really what they are. They could be that. But what they are metal buildings, and they're known for their expansive spaces, their energy efficiency, and a lot of times they can be built more quickly than a traditional home. And a lot of times you're finding them on acreage. Really, a lot of people are deciding as they get older, or now that the trend is work from home, from anywhere, they want to move out to acreage. And so that's where barndominiums have become so popular.
Now, the barndominiums that I'm familiar with usually have the living space upstairs, and below the home, the living space is a barn. Is that kind of the way it is now, or is it different?
It is just a metal building that's expansive with the living space usually on one level, and sometimes they have like a loft kind of area, but you don't need as many walls in a barndominium because it's a metal structure, so you don't need as many support walls, so that's why the spaces are so expansive and wide open. But I will tell you that the people that know the most about the barndominiums are Stacy Lynn. We have the top designer in the country here, and we have one of the top builders of barndominiums in the country here today. They will be on stage at 12:30 and at 1:30, and they'll be available to answer questions. They know a lot more than I do, so I've learned a little bit, but they're the experts.
They're the experts. They'll be here today, and they'll be here on Sunday as well. And let's take a look at some of the other things that are happening here. You have an RV Expo outside?
We have the RV zone. I like to say you can come to the Home and Garden Show and you can find everything for the inside and outside of your traditional home. You can learn about the barndominiums, but you can also find your home away from home in the RV zone. And I have toured some of these RVs that are out there. Let me tell you what, this is not the RVs we grew up with. They are amazing. The amenities, the design features, they have islands. It is truly, truly a home away from home. Come out, peruse the RV zone. RVs have become increasingly popular since the pandemic. People have realized that it's so fun to have an RV and be able to travel on your own and not necessarily rely on a hotel. So come and check out the new amenities that are in them. They're pretty amazing.
I definitely will. And the other thing I'd like to do is, I'm not a DIYer. I like to hire somebody and let them do the work.
Me too.
Which you can do here. There are plenty of people who do that. But if you're into doing things yourself, there are all kinds of classes as well that are being held for people here to learn how to do things on their own. Tell me about that.
One of the things that we have on our stage that I am very interested in learning about is we have a seminar about everything you need to know about your sprinkler system. So many people, when it freezes, they don't really know the correct way to winterize their sprinkler system. They don't really know exactly when you should be watering and how to conserve water but still have your yard look green and beautiful. Come and check out that. There's a seminar each day about that, and I really want to check that one out.
I do too. I need to learn about conserving water, but I did learn the hard way how to winterize my system. We don't have to go into that. Yeah, a lot of water spraying. I'm hearing it in the distance. Oops, that's coming from my system. By the way, you have some Katy ISD kids here too that are entrepreneurs, and they're getting a chance to ply their trade.
We do. They're actually homeschooled kids, and they are. It's the youth entrepreneur market, and they are learning how to do everything for starting your own business, from product development to ROI to budgeting, to bringing your product to market and actually selling it face to face. So there are some pretty good kids. It's interesting products and it's really fun, and I love being able to support the next generation of entrepreneurs. As an entrepreneur myself, I really have a soft spot for those kiddos.
Absolutely, and I do too. And the kids are here. There are a lot of vendors here as well. And I've only been in this building in this room. I didn't realize there's another whole room on the other side of the wall here. This is a big exhibition area, and you have a lot of people here that are able to show homeowners what they can do with their home and their garden. Tell me about some of the other things that are on display here.
We have literally everything for the inside and outside of your home. If you're looking to do a kitchen remodeling, a bath remodel, outdoor living, windows and doors and flooring, and window treatments and pest control. You know, if you're looking for anything for your home and garden, this is a place to come and shop, compare, and save in one location. You have reputable, sorry, I can't say that word, reputable service providers here. You can meet with them ahead of time before you invite them into your home to do business. And that's what the show's really, that's the meat and potatoes of the show, are the exhibitors and the companies that are here. We add all the other fun things just to make it a really fun outing for the day.
Okay, and don't tell anybody. We're going to keep this between you and me, but there are free tickets to this show on the Covering Katy Facebook page, but don't tell anybody about that. It's a big secret.
What I also wanted to mention is, come to the show hungry. We have a brand new concessionaire this year. The name of the company is Around the Table by Julianne. She is an amazing cook, and it is not like food you would get at a typical event ever. She has sandwiches and power bowls and Cajun food and desserts. So come to the show hungry. You'll be happy that you got some food from the concession stand. Trust me.
I'm glad you mentioned that because I smelled the food as soon as I walked in the building. Anything else you want to mention?
KatyHomeandGardenShow.com for directions and information on our seminar times and list of all the different attractions that we have going on at the show.
Okay, and once again, we are at the Agricultural Sciences Center, 5801 Katy Hockley Cutoff Road, right here in Katy. It's the second year in a row that they've had the event here. It's not in the old location. This is a fairly new location, so don't go to the wrong place. That's it. She's Robin Cade. I'm Dennis Spellman, covering Katy News.